Welcome everybody to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank, and I hope everybody's having a great day. Seems like I'm a little bit under the weather again, but take some vitamin C and keep it going. But tomorrow is a big day because it's the big event New York, and I will be there with Brittany Brooks, Nahir Robles, and Anastasia Morningstar. Come down to big event, get your tickets, come to the Beyond the Barricade and Victory Pro Wrestling table, and come say hello to Anastasia, Brittany, and Nahir, and get an autograph, buy a picture, buy a shirt, support the talent that's there because they're making names for themselves all over. So come down for that. And then after that, you're going to want to hop your little car, take it all the way to Bayshore, which is not that far away, 10 minutes away. And you can see Insanity from Victory Pro Wrestling as Brittany will be in action against Unwilting Tatiana and Nahir in a triple threat match for that BPW Women's Championship tomorrow night. Also on the card will be Sid and Bodie from Impact. You definitely don't want to miss this. Go to victoryprowrestling.com to get your tickets right after big event New York. Go to VPW. It's going to be crazy, or as they say, insanity. Also, I am sponsoring Brittany Brooks for Insanity as well. All right, but without further ado, let me bring to you my very special guest, the one, the only, Harleen Lopez. What's up?
What an introduction. How's it going?
I'm good. I'm sick.
I'm excited to be back on this, you know? You had so much fun the first time.
I'm excited you're back on too. And we were recently crossed paths. But we were on opposite sides of the building. So all right, let's start off with this, Harleen. First
Okay,
of all,
I'm ready.
let me tell you, I saw your match. You were on the pre-show for Titan.
Sadly, yes.
Your match was awesome. I'm just gonna say that. I said that to another owner from another company. So you got to get Harleen there because she's awesome.
Oh my god.
She had a great match and all that. And they're like, dude, I've been working on it. I'm like, okay.
Oh geez.
But you shouldn't have been on the pre-show. You should have been in the card itself. But that's a story for another day, Harleen.
Yeah,
I know you voiced your opinion that day.
I really gotta voice my opinion a lot in these promos and these interviews that, like, you know, I feel like no one's listening, which is ridiculous.
Let me tell you, man, your promos are awesome as well, man. They're really cool. You're like, you do this voice and you're like, holy shit. You're like, dude, don't mess with her. That's what I'm saying.
It took me a long time to really get used to them though. Because growing up I was very much antisocial and like mute and like I didn't know how to speak in public really. And English is my second language, so like it's really hard at times. But it took me a long time just to like get comfortable with the camera and just start speaking.
Well, you're doing a great job, so keep
And
it
when
up.
someone says like they like my work, I appreciate it so much. Like really.
No, it's genuine because it's true. It's really good. All right, let's start off with this.
Ooh.
Ta-da!
Oh man.
You're on Brian F. Pro's collage over here.
Yeah.
I don't know where you are. I'm trying to look for you.
I'm on the all the way at the bottom, like my big head. I'm right next to Clara and Skylar on the bottom.
Oh, there you are. I see you now.
Yes.
What is
this? How can you miss me?
I got big ears and a big nose, so don't feel left out.
No.
All right. Now, how did this make you feel being in this collage?
Oh, honestly, this was like the first collage I was on ever, and like it was really dope because like I love his work. Brian, like he's like amazing at what he does. So like I just want to shout that out real quick. But like just being on a poster with like Zelina Vega and Bailey and like like all those people that like I watch and I'm like a fan of. It's kind of dope. So, it's pretty neat.
Thunder Rosa's there too. I see her.
Yeah, Thunder Rosa, Evelise, a lot of good talent on there.
Crazy. I see Nahir's on there too. He's all the way towards the top.
Yeah.
Good. And then you're on this list too. The HLW 500. Brian's busy.
It's just a lot of people. Like it surprised me like how many Hispanic wrestlers there are that I personally didn't know about. So like personally for me, I'm not a big fan of lists because like I feel like wrestling is very subjective. But the fact that there is just a Hispanic list with all these wrestlers that people probably don't even know about, it gives them the opportunity to get like more fans, like, you know, to look them up and see like who they are and like to get more exposure. So this is pretty cool. Really cool.
Number one on the list is Eddie Kingston.
Eddie Kingston, yeah. Dude, that's kind of good.
That's great. I mean, he's Eddie Kingston. He's great.
Mm.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Metal Geek? All right, let's go into this. This is coming up for you on
Geez.
Sunday.
This Sunday.
We're gonna pull up your card specifically. There you go.
Okay. Oh man, there I am.
What kind of match is this? There's a lot of people in this mixture.
Yeah, it's the first ever women's Lucky Seven. So every year they've had a Lucky Seven matchup, scramble match. This is the first time the women are doing it, so that's
Oh
pretty
wow,
cool. But
that's awesome.
I don't know what's going on with everyone else in the match because every time you go on Twitter now, there is a lot of back and forth going on, and I kind of don't want to be in the middle of that. Honestly,
I think I know
uh,
everyone but Razor Clark.
yeah, there is also like going to be a lot of people, like new people on the card as well. Like every show, they try to put new talent on there, which is pretty really
Wow.
sweet.
There's
Um,
Bobby Buffet's on there. Jared
Bobby
Diaz, Gabby
Buffet,
Ortiz. Bobby
yeah,
Buffet. He's really cool. He's
yeah,
really nice.
yes,
They had a hit. They
yeah,
got some award for Monster Factor on Apple TV recently.
yeah. I saw that. Yeah, they got nominated for something, which is really cool for them.
It's good stuff for wrestling in general, in my belief.
Yeah,
Between
a little
that,
more exposure. Yeah, for sure.
Netflix's Wrestlers. I don't know if you were able to
Oh
watch
yeah,
it.
yeah for the OVW.
OVW. Did you get a chance to watch it?
I did. It was a different perspective to wrestling for sure.
Yeah.
And like it really gives an insight to like how OVW is now because it's very much different. You know, it's not the
Right.
developmental place that like WWE used to like scout people at. It's very different, but like it's good to see the talent coming out of there and to get more exposure on there. And it's pretty neat. Like Jada Stone, for example, she's very talented, and she got a little bit more exposure on there. So like, and if people didn't know about her then, they know about her
Yeah,
now. So it's really cool.
definitely. Definitely. Good stuff. Good stuff. And coming out soon, the Iron Claw.
Yes, yes, with Von Air. Oh my God, I'm
Devon
so pumped.
Eriks. I'm hyped for that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always been a Von Erich fan, but they got some
Mhm.
A-list actors to come in and play these
Yeah.
roles, and the way they're talking about on the press tour, how they talk about wrestling in general, it brings like
Mhm.
a general perspective to the general public that's outside of wrestling to this,
Right.
and even they were surprised on what it takes to wrestle.
Yeah, it
He's like,
very much, yeah, they talk about it so positively, like the actors that never seen it, and it's really, really cool. Like
they
the
do,
fact that
yeah,
like they show so much respect for it too. You know, it's
right.
and also just Zac Efron on there, like that took me off guard. I was like, you got Zac Efron in here running the ropes and stuff. Like, hell yeah,
That's crazy. Zac Efron, if you watch
yeah.
Shameless, Lips on there.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
A lot of people.
I know he said that Lip was like Chavo was really pushing him
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Chavo was a consultant for the film.
Hmm. Yeah,
Awesome
that's
stuff.
really cool.
Good stuff. Good stuff. What about yourself? What have you been up to? Anything new you've been watching?
What I've been up to, dude, I just been training my ass off. I've been trying to like get to this degree right now. I'm still in college right now, so I only have a semester left. Thank
Mhm.
God. Just training my ass off, getting on shows, trying to get exposure. It's just like it's been a little hectic. The last couple months, I feel like I haven't. Thankfully, December starting to slow down. I'm trying to give myself like a little bit of break because
Right.
like for the past couple months, every weekend I've been busy, just going all over, being on the road. It's just like it's a little tough, but like this is what I signed up for, and this is what I freaking love. So like
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
yeah, that's definitely what I'm doing. Just trying to get my name out there, you know?
Awesome. Definitely. As you should. I mean, you definitely have the talent and the skills. So just keep
Appreciate
making those connections. That's all you need to do is make those connections. You know what I'm
it.
saying? What about shows? You been watching any shows recently?
Shows. So see, I've been watching a lot of wrestling shows. Like I've just like been on
Okay.
IWTV relentlessly. But the last thing I watched was on Fight TV. There was a Fight Life show.
Mhm.
Fight Life Pro Wrestling, I think they go by. I was just supporting like one of my like good friends on there, Junie Underwood. He just was a part of like a really good scramble match that was insane. So like I've just been watching a lot of wrestling too.
Nice.
It's just wrestling, a lot of movies. I just finished watching the new Saw and like watching the new Chainsaw Massacre, which I'm a little iffy about. I'm a little iffy about because I absolutely love the first remake. Like that's my favorite horror movie of all time. So they came out with a new one. That's just what I've been watching so far. A lot of
How
wrestling, a lot of horror. Really good
how
comedy.
how was Saw?
Saw
I didn't
it was
see
all
it.
It was all right. Very much better than the last one, I would say. But
Okay, all right. You see, my son
but
didn't
yeah,
like it.
no.
He went to go see it. I just went to go see the Marvels last night.
Oh yeah, how was that one? How
I
was it?
liked it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a
awesome.
big Captain Marvel fan, and I thought that bringing them all three together to do it was
Yeah,
great. And the mid credits,
yeah.
well, the post credit scene was freaking awesome. Like what?
You have to spoil it.
Yeah, I didn't tell you what it is. I'm just saying it was awesome.
All
I
right, all right.
don't know
Yeah.
if you watch the Marvel stuff.
Not as much. So I watched like the Spider-Man that came out, like the couple ones that came out.
Right.
I'm very much like a DC person through and through, regardless. Like
Oh,
the movies are not the best, but like most
okay,
of the Marvel stuff I've watched is either Spider-Man or Deadpool. I haven't caught up with many of them though.
okay, all right. Deadpool's coming out. I
Yes,
believe they said they moved it. I believe it's July now.
I think so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm super excited for it.
I'm super excited
Super
for it too. Oh, you got a question from
excited.
Serena. What does it mean to you to be Hispanic and represent the community?
Oh, questions. Okay.
It's a good
Um,
question.
so so I try to find a way to like represent my Hispanic culture like in any way possible. Like I at least I try to do it over social media. As like in matches and as a character, I haven't really like been able to like expose that much to it. So like I'm Mexican and Puerto Rican, 50/50. Love that. But I haven't had the opportunity to like express that in my character yet, and hopefully I get the opportunity to within the next year. But it's
Okay,
really dope because like I don't think a lot of Hispanic wrestlers are how do I say it? Given the proper recognition sometimes. And sometimes they are a little bit pushed back in limelight to like other people, a lot of different wrestlers.
that's
But
true.
when you're Hispanic and you're representing it, and you're doing so well, I feel like that's really awesome and especially awesome for us as
We
the
need
community.
we need a WWE or AEW Hispanic champion now,
Yes,
like world
yeah.
champion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
They
hoping
have to get
Damien
the right
cashes
man.
in.
Yeah, for sure.
So, how have
Yeah.
your goals realigned for 2024? Like, what are some of your goals you want to set yourself for next year?
Um, See, like for the last year, well, year and a half, I've been like pushing hard on wrestling. I'm trying to make my name out there just to like get that exposure. And now that I have like all these different promotions and platforms, and I'm able to showcase what I'm able to do, and people are like backing me up with it, and like actually respect like what I'm trying to create. 2024, I just want to get more exposure out there, but I also want to prove people wrong as well. Like I don't want to just be like another wrestler on the independents. Like I want to be a name that people talk about, in a sense that like, hey, you should watch this person. You should book these people, book this person like everywhere. It's
Right,
like and it's not just because of like popularity or like what she like. I want it to be what I'm able to bring to every promotion, and I want it to be valuable. I want to be on every single platform that I can be and allow them to represent me, represent what I'm capable of doing, and it be a valuable asset to them.
okay, all right. I'm gonna throw your name in the ring right now for
Yeah.
my friends at Wrestling Is Now. They got a show coming up. New York wins, but I know they're gonna start launching their women's division soon. So
Oh.
SATs, skills, check out Harleen
Hey.
Lopez. Check out Harleen Lopez.
The
You know,
messages are open. I have a resume ready to be viewed. Anything, anything. I got it. I got it all set.
awesome. Good, good, good. All right. What else has been going on? Anything else you want to talk about today? Any upcoming things you may want to reveal today?
Um, so coming up, I do have like a few shows that I want to sponsor as well. Not sponsor, but like bring up as well. Edit my words,
Gotcha.
goddamn. So I am on Sunday going to be a Pro Wrestling R, women's scramble match. Hopefully I don't get in the middle of Lala and Adriana's beef, whatever that is. So something very personal going on. If you look on Twitter, I don't even know. I don't understand. Uh, but hopefully I can get out of there alive and be
Right.
able to wrestle Damaris Dawkins for the Women's Championship again because we have unfinished business to take care of.
Okay.
After that, I'm going to be next week in Maryland. So that's going to be for Pay Your Dues for wrestling.
Mm.
I'm going to be facing Brittany Blake for her Women's Championship.
Oh
Former,
wow.
I would say former stablemate. So we are a part of the awakening, kind of not. We're a little up in the air of what's going on there, but I guess this match will prove where we stand.
Okay. All right. Awesome.
So, and
Oh,
then like 2 days after that, I'm going to be in Canada. I'm not wrestling on the show, but I want to bring it out there because I'm going down there to support some of my wrestling friends. So this is Demand Lucha. This is going to be Canada. It's going to be sponsored broadcast on IWTV. So if you guys get a chance to watch that, please do. And then lastly, I know I talk a lot.
no, that's fine. Go ahead.
December the 2nd, I'm going to be a part of the Independent Wrestling's first show. This is going to be in Philadelphia. Tickets are going to be all links in my bio. And I'm going to be facing Ultraviolet for the second time. And this match is, I would say, because the last match I did lose. This match I have something to prove. So definitely come out for that show.
Ultraviolet. I know
Yes,
Ultraviolet.
yes.
she's
She's a heavy hitter, and I
she's
love that.
she's tough, man. She's tough.
So,
So
we know a secret.
you the spiteful brute, right?
Yeah.
They call you the spiteful brute for a reason. Tough as nails. I'm trying to bring up the other
Finally.
flyer. Hold on, let me bring it up real quick. All right, let's talk about. Serena had a question. What is your favorite Hispanic food right now?
Hispanic food. I think this one could be a little tricky. See, because I am vegan, so a lot of Hispanic dishes I'm no longer able to eat. So this could be a very, very boring answer. But I just love my rice and beans, man. Arroz and frijoles, you know?
Love. Yo, I gotta cut it back because like when I go to the bodega, like load
Mhm.
that thing up. I'm like, yo, cut it back a little bit. Cut it back.
Right, right. They overfeed. And you have no idea, like, if I'm able, should I eat this now? Should I take it home? I don't know. It's too much.
I know. I just eat it all. At that point, I'm like, screw it.
Right, right,
And then you go to the gym, you're like, shit, I gotta work extra hard just to digest, work this
right,
off.
right.
There it is. Ring the bells.
Woo! 3 legacies.
Three Legacies Wrestling, December 16th.
Yeah, I love Three Legacies, dude. Jesus, Ricardo Rodriguez, amazing. So he's very much like I would say a friend and a mentor right now to me in wrestling. And if you guys are in the Lancaster area, come out to these shows because they're great. There's a lot of future talent there that are going to be a big deal one day. And I feel like if you guys have the opportunity, see them now as when you can.
Right.
Um, I don't have any say on if I'm going to be part of the show or not, but I just want to. I always try to promote people that like support me. I support them. So like if
Right.
they're having a
Absolutely.
show like that one, do come out to it because even if I'm going to be on the card or not, it's going to be a good show regardless.
I think you should be on the card. So does everybody
Hey, let them
watching,
know.
probably.
Let them know. Reach
Get
out
this
to them, please.
get the spiteful brute on them. If I knew them, I would, but I don't know. I mean, I know who Ricardo is, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know him like
Oh, he's
that.
great.
He's a good guy. What about Spanish dessert?
Dessert. A lot of
Dessert.
again, a lot of them are not vegan, so I don't consume in them. I don't consume in any of that, sadly. I don't think I have an answer for that. I don't know. I'm really boring today. I'm really boring. I'm not very much the authentic Hispanic you probably would have wanted on the show.
It's okay, man. I mean, for me, it's got to be flan.
Flan? All right, all right.
Yeah, but it's got to be made right because there's that flan
All
that's
right,
not
yes.
made right, and then there's a flan that's made amazing. So it's
Right.
got to be flan for me.
Yes.
and
My
you,
mother does make a killer fun, like she makes some really dishes. Sadly, I don't eat any of them anymore. She's very upset with me every time.
oh no, she's probably like, "What are you doing to me? I'm making all this food, you're not eating." Because you know how Hispanic families are. Like they
Oh
overfeed
yeah,
and overcook everything, and you're
for
like, "What
sure.
the hell?" And they make leftovers for everybody.
Yeah, every time I go visit like a lot of family members, they always forget that I'm vegan. So they're already like ready to try, like, oh, try this, try that. And I'm like, did you guys forget? It's been a decade. Come on. They always be forgetting though. But I love them to death, so it's not their fault.
Serena says, "No, you're not boring. We all love you."
Oh, thank
Also,
you.
I don't know if you saw this that she said. She said, "Harley, you got the wins hands down. You can take ultraviolet."
I love that.
Love it too. What about Harleen at House of Glory, huh?
So yes, they've been on my bucket list for a while. I don't know if bucket list is the proper word, but they've been on my list for a while. And it's a promotion I want to be a part of. I had something planned to go down to training with Amazing Red coming
Mhm.
up. So hopefully that fruitions into something,
Okay, all right, all right. What about Long Island besides VPW? Any other promotions that have caught your eye out here? There's a lot of promotions out here now.
I don't think I know many out of the from that area besides from VPW. But hey, like any promotion wants me down there, my messages are open. I have a resume ready to be sent out,
I'm,
and I have any other information you guys need. So
I'm gonna give you a good one. You probably heard of it. And you don't realize it's out here. Creator Pro.
there, how did I forget that one?
How'd you forget Creator Pro?
Oh no.
It's the
But yeah,
AEW
no, I
dungeon.
would love to. Yeah, I would love to work with and also train down there one of these days. So
Yeah,
you just reminded me of one. There you go.
I think they let you. They do have like training guest days or something for you guys.
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
I could
I
find out.
know. Yes. So like,
Uh,
there's a wrestler who's a really good friend of mine, LSG. Good, great wrestler, very talented. He is also a trainer down there, so he always be trying to invite me down there for a few training sessions. And it's like my schedule's never like aligned,
Alive.
which, ugh. But
Yeah.
hopefully, like coming up. Since you reminded me, hopefully coming up because I have a lot more free time. I probably will be down there.
There you go. Serena's gonna throw some names out there. NYWC, Remarkable, and SWA. All promotions out
Ooh.
here in Long Island.
Hmm.
And don't forget
See,
New Evolution.
see, honestly, I've never heard of any of those promotions, but now you brought them up. I'm probably gonna look them up
Yeah.
tonight.
All right. Yeah, look them up. Look them up.
Yes.
Remarkable, man. They just had the Motor City Machine Guns out here.
Oh yeah. Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah, hell yeah.
They have a
One
school.
of my favorite packages.
NYWC has a school.
Yes.
So
Mm.
it's crazy. It's getting crowded out here in Long Island. You have to be
I
like,
know.
too many
And
promotions.
WrestleMania season. Yeah, WrestleMania season's coming,
Let's talk about that. Any plans for Philly?
So a lot of them I cannot talk about yet, but
Me too.
I know for a fact you probably mentioned that there's a promotion, Labor of Love. They do amazing things. A lot of their shows are very much how do I say? Like a lot of these shows, if you buy a ticket, they sponsor a lot of charities. So like a lot of the 100% of the ticket profits go to charities within the local area. I know for a fact they're having a show. So if you guys get a chance to look up their social medias, Labor of Love, Philly. They do really good stuff. So they're definitely going to be having a show for sure.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's some stuff that I might be involved. You might be there too because we know the same people. So
Yeah, right.
so it's a possibility. It's a possibility.
Mhm.
We got to do a live like I don't know if you noticed. I do a vlog at all the shows I'm at.
Oh, all
So
right.
I did
Nice.
one at Titan,
Oh
which
yeah.
is like 48 minutes of me trying to edit stuff to get it down to like
Oh,
20 to 30 minutes. But
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
so next time I'm there, we're gonna have to film a little
for
segment.
sure, for sure.
Any new collectibles? I see some stuff back there.
Sadly, no. This is all still
Still the
the
same.
same old as I normally get. Um, I have been cutting down of my purchases of collectibles recently because I'm trying to save up for a lot of like wrestling related things like gear and like merchandise and stuff like that. So it's very much I have to put my hobby aside to invest in my career. So I
That's,
wish,
that's true, man. Even me, I'm looking at like I want to get shirts made and stuff. I'm like,
Mhm.
man, it's expensive to get them made.
Yeah.
And then
And like you gotta be creative, which I'm not. So,
right, you got to be creative, and then you got to sell them, and
right.
you know,
I did
it's
come out with a few shirts for Halloween, and they were right. They made, I'm very much a critic of myself. So like I put it out there, and then like a couple days go by, and I go back, and I'm like, I don't know about these. I don't, like I
what
don't
about
know.
what about something simple like wristbands or something?
Maybe I don't. I have no idea. But like I'm very much like a t-shirt, stickers, so for fanny packs type of person. So
Stickers, definitely. Stickers. There's a
yeah,
lot of people that collect and trade stickers.
yeah. I just got back into them because a lot of my friends started like in wrestling, started putting out some more. So I'm like, damn, now I need to get like a new suitcase so I can like just slap them all on there.
Sticker them all on there. Yeah. I like collecting stickers. I'm hoping to pick up some tomorrow at Big Event.
All right.
Serena says NYWC and Remarkable do have a women's champion. I can see the Spiteful Brute collecting titles from the Long Island companies.
Ooh, all right.
It's possible. It's possible.
Hell yeah.
She's ready to take the fight to all the ladies out here and the men.
And the men. Dude, like you keep forgetting about this. I would love more intergender
That's
matches too.
I like to see the Spiteful Brute versus PJ Savage one day.
Oh, that would be dope. That would be dope. Dude.
That would
You know
be
how much
dope.
frustration and anger I have to that man for CPW and what they did to man.
They got him back against Chris
Yeah.
Cage. He was bleeding from his mouth.
Oh
Did you see
yeah.
it? At Titan? Yeah, he was bleeding. Yeah.
I only saw like a portion of that match, which was the beginning, and then they started dragging me all over the place. So.
Yeah, I saw you all over the place. I'm like, oh, there's Harleen. There's
I'm so
Harleen.
sorry.
There's Harleen. There's Harleen. You're
No.
all over the place.
Usually I'm never that busy at a show. Usually I'm very much like, hey, like, if I'm standing around, come talk to me, But then I'm just like, why does everyone want to talk to me all of a sudden?
Yeah, you're busy.
Like, why do I have to be up here? Why do I have to be a locker? I don't know what's happening.
Even PJ, man, I was trying to talk to him and he was busy too. And I finally caught him during intermission.
Yeah. Those
Not a
should
lot,
be
not a lot of guys come out for intermission.
yeah.
So I was like looking around. I found a couple of people.
Like, where are they hiding at?
That's where you got to come out and sell your stuff, Harleen.
Yes. See, that
Everybody
day I was all over the place, so I didn't have the opportunity. But
Nice.
every other show, I am there intermission. No if answer buts. I'm there. I'm seated. I'm in my place, and then we can all have a conversation about whatever.
Awesome. Are you gonna be at the next Titan show on December 9th?
No plans yet, but never say never.
Never say never. All right. Now, do you have any eyes on any prizes over there at Titan? Any belts you want to collect?
Where at Titan?
At Titan, yeah.
So I was number one contender for their Funhouse Women's Championship at one point, and so I had other obligations the show after that, so I don't know how that's going to be fruition after the fact. Wouldn't mind snatching that off of the Amazon. I'm not a big fan of the forest anyway. It's kind of gross and like very much humidity is not good for me. But I could easily take that off of her waist. And also just their women's champion, I see what she's doing. She got a mean streak now, but it doesn't mean I don't have a meaner one. So keep an eye on that. Any of the male ones, I would say, any of the male titles. If they will want to put me against men, but even if they don't, it doesn't matter. I'm capable of attacking any single one of them. I'm capable of stepping toe to toe with any single one of those guys.
I can see you wrestling Jocko.
Yeah. He's very interesting. Interesting person.
He's very interesting. He is a very interesting guy. He's a nice guy too. Very nice guy.
Yes.
All right, Harleen. Any other thoughts before we head on out?
I do want to put something over real quick, which is this T-shirt.
Right, so
this is a Weber Hatfield T-shirt. He's probably one of the better talents that are overlooked, I would say, on the Philadelphia, Jersey, New York independent scene right now. I think he's, regardless if he's my friend or not, no bias this, I think he's very talented. He just put out a link to his T-shirts on his website because he needs like medical expenses to be taken care of for like his pups because they're a little, they're a little sick right now, so that makes me really, really sad. But if you guys are able to, just go on his website. I think I have it up here. I don't remember. I think it's Hetfield and McCoy.bigcartel.com. Yeah, just try to get yourself a T-shirt. Support the man. He's very talented. Look into him. Help the little puppies out.
I've definitely heard I've heard that link before. I have heard it.
Yes.
Somebody else has mentioned it.
The big card. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this website is.
No,
it's very new to me.
The Hatfield.
When I text him, I'm like, "What is this website? Why don't you just have pro wrestling teams?"
No, yeah, I know. Everybody has pro wrestling.
But yeah. But do support the man. Do look out.
I've definitely heard of him. So
yes.
make sure we support him. Thank you, Harleen, for coming on the podcast one more time. And I
A lot of
appreciate
fun.
you.
I
And
love
you're very,
comedians.
very talented. And someone needs to pick you up somewhere.
All
Just
right.
saying. I'm not the only one that feels that way because we all talk in the wrestling world. So,
I appreciate that. Thank you, dude.
all right. Tomorrow during the day is for me the big event with Brittany Brooks, Nahir Robles, and Anastasia Morningstar. Get your tickets. Come say hello to us. Come get autographs and pictures with them. Please help support independent wrestling because it's very important. We support everybody independent wrestling. And then that night, Nahir and Brittany and Tatiana will be together in a three-way dance for that WPW Women's Championship. Make sure you go to Victory Pro Wrestling to get your tickets now. We will also be selling tickets at the table. Don't want to miss getting your tickets to that event. I think we're the only wrestling show that day in Long Island, just so you know.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna sell it out. I hope.
Yes, knock on wood.
We gotta support independent wrestling. Have to. It's the future stars of tomorrow for TV. Also out right now is my last vlog that I did for New Evolution Wrestling. As you can see, I'm hanging out with royalty myself over there with Samoan royalty and Chris Angels.
Hey.
He is a descendant of the Samoan dynasty. And then there's Bobby C. He's there too. So make sure you check out that vlog. That is actually, it's out now. My next vlog is my Titan vlog. Guess what I'm going to call it?
What's that?
Mount Think Olympus.
Oh my god. God damn.
I bet you didn't see that coming. All right, everybody, have a good night. Make sure you follow Harleen Lopez, the Spiteful Brute. Make sure you watch her promos. They're really, really good. I don't just say that about anybody's promos, but they're really, really good. Check out our promos. And what is wrong with you, Serena, today? Serena's having a bad day. All right, everybody, have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow at Big Event and